Welcome all to King Arena for tonight's women's basketball non-conference game between Wheaton College and the Stars of Dominican. This is yours truly, Pete Ferry, bringing you the action on a lovely Tuesday evening in the western suburbs of Chicago here in Illinois. Coming into today's game, the Stars are 1-2 overall. Coach Rivas' second season at the helm for Dominican. They got their first victory just a few days ago, downing Mount Mary 65-43 on the road in non-conference action. Dominican and Mount Mary played a tight first three quarters, with Dominican pulling ahead 10 close in the third quarter. The Stars used a 23-11 run in the fourth quarter to take full control of the game, securing that road win. Alicia Markley, the star of the Stars, knocked down four triples on her way to 21 points to lead the offensive effort. 16 steals, 21 Mount Mary turnovers. As for Wheaton, the Thunder 6-0 overall, and it is the 11th season for Coach Madsen coming into this season. On Saturday, Tate had 22 points in 36 minutes. Swinder, Castle each chipped in at 12 as Wheaton beat Redlands 69-57. Wheaton is looking to go 7-0 for the first time since 2014-2015. Now we're going to pause for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups. First, the Dominican University Stars. They guard 5'2", senior from St. Louis, Missouri, Stephanie Hawkins. Back forward, 5'9", junior from Grandville, Michigan, Melissa Fodder.
And a 5'7" guard, sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, Cameron Woods. A 5'2" guard, senior from Rushville, Indiana, Alicia Markley. And a forward, 5'8" sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, Mackenzie Coleman. And now for your Wheaton College Thunder. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Victoria, Minnesota, Lily Schwen. And a guard, 5'10" senior from Wheaton, Illinois, Hannah Swider. And a forward, 6'1" junior from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania, Ellie Castle. And a forward, 5'10" junior from Tustin, California, Kaylee Hermanson. And a guard, 5'10" from junior from Elburn, Illinois, Annie Tate. The head coaches tonight's contest. For Dominican, we've got Antonio Rivas, assisted by Ashley Yu and David Levy. And for Wheaton College, we've got Kent Madsen as the head coach and Katie Cuthbert as the assistant.
We're excited for some Wheaton Thunder college basketball action here on this Tuesday evening. 9-4 is the all-time series with Wheaton versus Dominican. The first time they met in 1972. The last time, just 2 years ago, November the 26th, 2019, with a 66-54 victory for the Thunder. All-time at home, Wheaton is 4-1. Going left to right is going to be Wheaton, wearing the white jerseys and orange numbers and letters. Dominican comes into town wearing the royal blues with the white numbers and letters and black trim, and Wheaton gets the tip. Top of the key, quick swing. Looking right side, driving baseline. Tate, nothing there. Kick back, middle, Castle. Tate wearing the sleeve on the left leg to distinguish left knee pad. Still looking, Castle, down low, Tate has the advantage, left hand, up and good! Tate, first points of the day for the Thunder. Leading up the charge now, Huggins. Woods. 2-3 zone defensively for the Thunder. Top of the key again. Scoring leader so far is Markley. Markley passes back. No good. Rebound Stars. Pushing back to the top. Huggins far side. Bit too far for Markley. Markley, the 5'2 senior out of Rushville Consolidated High School. One of the team leaders for Dominican. Markley leading the way with 16.7 points per game. Also a 36% three-point percentage. Castle moves back, baseline, up, no good. Forward Stars. Pushing the pace, Woods, is she gonna pull up? No. Huggins back to Woods, near side. Taken away. Dive, do we have a timeout? Jump ball. I was gonna go baseline for Dominican. Strong hustle there by Swider. Top of the key, Huggins. Breaking in, no pass, pulls up, bang! Stephanie Huggins picked off. Trying to go coast to coast, holding on, pass off. Pulling up is Farner, back to Huggins. Huggins looks baseline, nothing there. Woods far side, back to Coleman, back to Woods. Markley. Markley pulls up short, rattles around and in, teardrop! Alicia Markley. Castle again, one-on-one, pulls, hits the side of the rim, offensive board. Schwinn. Pump fake, Tate, floater, rolls around, no good, baseline. That's gonna stay the way of Wheaton. As we see rattles around. Looked like it was tipped off the right hand of Woods. Pass in, taking a few steps back. Castle looks streak. Turnaround foul. Kaylee Hermanson. Tapped on the right forearm by Huggins. That's gonna send Hermanson to the charity stripe. Rails around, no good. Wheaton again comes in 11-1 last year in the CCW. Of course, they won the championship for the CCIW. 12 tournament appearances and 11 times CCIW champions. They're picking up where they left off. Block! Tipped around. Schwinn. Far side. Mishandle. Huggins from Soldan High School in St. Louis, making her presence known offensively and defensively in the onset of this first here in Wheaton. Looks Woods, pulls up three! No good. Bounces around, hustle on the offensive board by Coleman, jump ball. A lot of hustle plays so far for Dominican. Dominican comes out of the NACC Northern Athletics Collegiate Conference. Schwinn looks for Castle. Castle hits the back of the rim hard. Tate picks up the pieces, too hard herself. Rebound Stars. Huggins, Coleman, Woods. Huggins near side is open. Pulling up, no good. Markley. Baseline drive, kick out. Jump ball again. Hustle play by Huggins. That's going to give Stars possession. Subbing in, Enigo Richardson. Ellie Castle taking a timeout. Richardson out of Northfield, the high school, the 5'11 freshman. Markley. Strong defense. Markley might pull up again. She does! Rattles both sides of the rim and out. Schwinn looks for it, far side, nothing there. Tate, hard, rebound, Stars. Another rebound by Farner. Markley. Woods looking around. Huggins pulls up herself from three, hits the rim. Schwinn finds a streaking Swider. Back up, no good. Woods the offensive board, 4-3 your score. The visiting Stars lead. Huggins sends off the offense. Again, that 1-2 swing to Woods to Markley. Coleman strong at the top out of Lutheran St. Charles City. She looks for the pick, nothing there. Driving baseline, kicks out, step down the, oh. Possession, Wheaton. Double substitution coming in is going to be Mooney. As well is going to be Nordling. Also checking in is going to be Sicknick. Hard left hand up. Not going down. Hustle play again by Wheaton, keeping possession. Point blank rolls around, no good. That tips around Wheaton. That goes out, all smiles. This time is Nordling. As we see, she tried to grab it with the right, hit the left, hit the right, hit the left, out. Markley slowing the pace a bit. Fast pace first here in Wheaton. Markley looks for the pick from Coleman, gets it, baseline, kick out, Woods! No good. Markley tries for the seal. Baseline driving, pulling up, hits the rim, no good. Offensive board. Might be another jump ball, it is! Misplayed by Wheaton. As Richardson tried to bend over as it ricocheted off the right foot of Sicknick. Pass down low, hits off the outstretched left arm. Coleman now to have to throw it. Five defensive rebounds so far for the Stars. And we got a quick timeout. Crunching some of the numbers here at this first stoppage of play. Dominican 2 for 9 from the field. Wheaton 1 for 10. 0 for 6 from the three-point line already is Dominican. 0 for 1 by the Thunder. 1 for 2 is Wheaton from the line. 10 rebounds for Wheaton, 6 for Dominican. 5 out of those 6, however, on the defensive side, one offensive board. One block for Wheaton. Strong block. We talked about Tate. We'll get more on her as the game goes along, but she was named the CCIW Student Athlete of the Week in women's basketball. Wheaton went 3-0 last week with her helping lead that offensive charge. Woods. Passes top, Markley. Markley defended strongly. Varner back to Markley, pulling up back! And in, Markley! 3-point lead for Dominican. Slow start so far for Wheaton. Let's see if they can pick it up. Driving in, kicking out. Strong pass down low, Nordling, no good, gets her own rebound. Is she going up? Does again, foul! On the replay, up and under move. Huggins gonna have to sub out now. Huggins such a strong player so far. At the line, Nordling rolls around, no good. Sophia Warner from Altoona, Pennsylvania, Bishop Guilfoyle checks in, and Nordling makes the second one. So Wheaton still shooting their free throws at a 50% clip. Markley bringing up the pace. Coleman grabs one hand, almost a mishandle there, regains possession. So that 2-3 zone by the Thunder. Markley pulls up, nope, keeps herself. Coleman rolls around, no good. Zickink passes, rolls around, no good again. Coleman, strong defensive board. Warner looks near side. Markley goes baseline floater, hits the side, no good. No foul called. As we see, Markley thought she was hit from behind by Nordling. No call. Looks like they're gonna press a bit. Actually, they are gonna change that call. Seems to be the right call. Nordling looked like she tipped from behind, as we saw in the replay. Great job by the crew here. Pass up, Markley. She's not afraid to pull the trigger at any point, any place on the court. Woods. And Warner, who recently checked in one time. Woods up three. Bang! 5-point lead for the Stars. Rolled around, finding the pace and then hitting the floor. Trying to run it off is Nordling. Hit the ground hard after that layup. That one tipped out. Zickink. Looks like we might have a substitution. And we are. So Schwinn checking into the game. Top of the key, Markley. Again, that Markley Woods, that swing offense at the top of the key. Forward always cutting up, and they're going to call a travel. Travel called on Dasha Norris, recently checked into the game. Deja Norris, excuse me. Baseline, nothing there. Trying to force it up strong.
It's on 4. Connor, her first T4.
And going to be checking in is going to be Ashley Green. Ashley Green, freshman from Coral Springs, Florida Archbishop McCarthy High School. At the line, Richardson. First one, no good. So far today, Wheaton misses the first and makes the second, so let's see if that trend continues for Annika Richardson. 3-point deficit, and there it is. So the trend continues for the Thunder. 60 seconds plus remain for this first quarter of action. Warner, no good. As we see, Warner went for it, hit the backboard. Diving forward is going to be Green. That's going to stay possession of the Stars. Pass up Woods. Woods looks near side, Markley. Pull up is hers if she wants it. There, rolls around, no good, no foul. Baseline almost stripped away, up hard and good! Sweet Caroline! Out of Gordon College transfer, Asheville Christian Academy, the 5'10 sophomore. Almost had stolen from behind. Up and good. And just like that, a 6-point swing for the home Thunder to give Wheaton the 10-9 slim lead with just about 30 left in the first. Looks like we have a foul. Trying to get position is Durrell on the inside now, recently checked in for Wheaton. Looking for somebody to bust open, Markley does. Markley passes back, has a baseline, tipped away again. Strong defense, 12 left on the shot clock. As we said, the recently checked in Durrell. Playing strong, looking top, Warner goes in with the left. Woods pulls up, 3 ball, no good. 15 left, pushing the pace, that goes out of play. It's going back the way of the Stars. Pass before that eye contact was made. 12.8 left. Markley to hold on for the last shot. 7-6-5. Green, pick, Markley, drives, floats up, blocked! And the first is gonna end 10-9. Your score, Wheaton trailed 9-6 at one point. Or excuse me, trailed 9-4. Came back with 6 straight. We talked about Wheaton College junior Annie Tate. Give her the credit that is due. Again, she was named CCIW Student Athlete of the Week in women's basketball. Selection marks the second time in her career that she's earned this recognition. She picked up the honor earlier this year, the 22nd of February. She led the Thunder to 3 road wins last week as Wheaton remained unbeaten on the year with the wins over Lakeland, Chapman, and Redlands. She averaged a double-double for the week with 23.7 points per game and 11.7 rebounds per game. She recorded a 21.12 rebound double-double in the win at Lakeland on Tuesday. She converted all 8 free throw attempts in Friday's win at Chapman at Redlands Tip-Off Classic. Finished with 28 points, 14 rebounds, including 6 offensive boards. Did we mention Saturday's win? Well, we will now. Saturday's comeback win at Redlands. She narrowly missed a third straight double-double. Had 22 points, 9 boards. That led us here to today. 10 on the clock, period number 2. Checking into the game is Brianna Anderson from Downers Grove South and Drayson. Shot up, Norris! Big long range 2 for Dominican to give them the lead. A lot of resiliency for Dominican. Pump fake Tate. Goes baseline, right, left, nothing there. Floater, rolls it out and good! Lily Schwinn. Warner thought about it. Passed one time back. Hits the front of the rim, no good. And Drayson not able to pull it down. Tate looking for something. Behind the back. Up, strong, backboard, good! Tate with authority. And Drayson now setting up the attack. On the spot with Swider. Let's see if that top of the key swing attack continues. Markley taking a breather. Strong right hand, up, under, good off the backboard. Deja Norris. Schwinn isolated on the right. She's open if they can get it to her. That's going to go the way of the Stars. Close call down low. Official was there. 1 point lead, Thunder. And Drayson drills up with the right. Picked away! Numbers, Wheaton, layup, good! David, fold in the cheese! And we have a whistle on the play. Billy Schwinn. And Drayson looked for it, not there. Coleman has it now. Coleman has the pick if she wants it. Long range, pass back. Farner. Norris looking for Drayson. Coleman all the way, pulls up. Roll around, no good. Tate with the board. Schwinn to Tate. Hermanson also in the game. 2-3 defense as well for Dominican. They got the height advantage down low. Castle passes off, and we have a foul. Ellie Castle stands 6'1", the junior out of Southern Lehigh in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. She's matched up against often Alyssa Farner. Farner only 5'9", so definitive height advantage for Wheaton. The first one good. Hannah Swider. 4-point advantage, Thunder. Good. Huggins checked back in foul trouble early in the first with 2. Been the leader for the Stars at the top of the key. Nowhere to go. Swiped away, jump ball coming. Big hustle pay by Farner as we see her dive in. Dominican has absolutely been aggressive on any of those free ball opportunities. Left hand, not trying to decide to pull up. Castle's isolated that height. Decided to pick it up. Tate has the lane. Hits off on Coleman, no good. The height of Castle helps. Rocks around, no good. Board by Huggins. Is Huggins going to kick back? Does. Shot. Flat foot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Deja Norris again from 3. 2-point disadvantage. Stars calling back. Tate wants it. Long range 2. Baseline. Good. Markley has recently checked back in. Looking to take the Stars home for the remainder of this first half. Stars trail 4. High pass. Huggins picks up the dribble. Markley pops one. Long range, no foul. Bonner looked like she got hit, no call. We continue on. Good defensive play by Bonner. They knew they were trying to feed Castle down low. Got in the lane. Got another whistle. As we see Castle playing the aggressor down low, knocking Farner out of the way, can't do it. Warner checks in, giving Dejan Norris a breather. 5:14 left in the second. 4-point advantage, home Thunder. Hits off the foot. We continue on. There's the swing. Long range trifecta! Boom! Almost a steal. They're going to call the foul instead. Sophia Warner. As we said, Dominican playing the aggressor, both sides of the ball here at visiting Wheaton. Pass off Castle, hand in the face. Backboard, no good. Offensive board, up, strong, nothing there. Coleman. Huggins comes down with it. Does she pull up, take shot? She doesn't. Pass down low, turn around, up. Rolls around and good! Sophia Warner heating up. Stars lead by 1. Almost another steal. Slapped at it. Stars has the Thunder on their heels. Break through. That might be a travel. It's not. Blocking call. Looks like we're going to have another substitution. Castle checking out. At the line is Swider. Thunder trail by 1. No good. Swider, who's at the line, 4 points on the evening. Tate leads the way for Wheaton with 6. And the second one good. Minus the and 1. Wheaton's been 1 for 2, making the second one every time. Markley is hit. That's going to be a 3. Let's see if that's what they call. And they will. Schreier with the foul. Markley going to be at the line. Markley 5 points on the evening. I believe she will be shooting 3, and she will be. Roll around, no good. Second one good. Dominican at the free throw line coming into today a 48.9% clip. Wheaton at a 68.3% free throw clip. 4:11 remains. Markley her third. And that one rolls around and in. Subbing into the game is going to be Mackenzie Coleman. 2-point lead, Stars. Both teams 3 fouls apiece. Tate was mad that, or seemed visibly upset that the team wasn't rotating as such. Up and under! Sicking. Bringing it down, tying it up. Warner thought about it. Back, Coleman's open. again. Hits the front of the rim, no good. What an offensive, what hustle by Fauner in between the outstretched arms of two Thunder players to maintain possession. Multiple hustle plays by the Stars here this evening. Oh, what a defensive play by Wheaton. Swider says, I'll take that, thank you. Durrell. Tate taking it all the way herself. Not much you could do. Markley was trying to take her baseline. 2-point lead. Will she try to answer back? Hands off Coleman. Long range. Hits front of the rim, no good. Swider again. Homegrown product from Wheaton North. Swider pulling up. Tate good. 4-point advantage for the Thunder. Long range. Back of the rim, no good. Tate calling to the troops, mine. 2 minutes and change left in the half. 4-point lead for Wheaton. Rolls around, no good. What an offensive play, still offensive board, passes out. Tate. No good, Markley pushing the pace. Runner from behind, nothing there. And they're gonna call Durrell on the foul. Jumped right back in front. Checking in, Mooney. At the line is going to be Markley. Markley 2 for 3 at that last time at the stripe. That one's good. Dominican, very resilient team, as you see it here this evening. And the second one's good, 4 for 5. Markley brings the team within 2. Up! Good! Tate! Stop it! 4-point advantage now. Tate up to 10. And good. Subbing out, Huggins back in is going to be Warner. 5-point lead. Stars, 90 seconds left in the opening half. Dominican isn't afraid to pull the quick trigger. Markley, big jump, tip from behind. They're going to call a foul. Markley's going back to the line. She's so quick. And sometimes the Thunder have been caught trying to take a stab at it. That one's good, 5 for 6. High percentage for Markley. Rolls around, no good, board. Again, Markley leading the way, 16.7 points per game, and the 3-point percentage. Huggins, highest free throw percentage for Dominican. Again, Dominican only 3 games on the season, so Wheaton already having played 3 more. What a play! And one! Caroline at the line, Asheville, North Carolina, 5'10", sophomore. Lead is extended to 6. Can City King make it 7? Offensive board, Wheaton. Tate looking to set up the attack again. 60 seconds left in the half. Thinking about it, not pulling the trigger. Somebody's got to. Picked up by Dominican. Wheaton held on too long. Norris now. 7 points. Can she add to it? Woods. Going baseline, high return. Markley wants it. No good. That's going to bounce. Still in play. Hustle by Wheaton. Tate. She going to hold it. She is. Rolls around. Triple teamed. And one. You can't stop. You can only hope to contain. 34-26 advantage for the home Thunder. Tate looking for number 14. And good. 5 seconds left. Stars going to have to try to stretch it. Markley making a move to left. Long range. She blocked! Wheaton says thank you. Next. And at the end of one, Wheaton 35. The visiting Stars, the Dominican, 26. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Second half action as Wheaton leads by 9 against Dominican here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
Hello, my name's Priscilla, and I'm an Applied Health Science major from Portland, Oregon. Thanks for joining our tour today.
And I'm Blake. I'm a History and Communication major from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to Wheaton. Let's get started. Established in 1860, Wheaton College is guided by its original mission for Christ and His kingdom, a mission to educate the whole person and prepare you to make the difference God is calling you to make. Our 2,400 undergraduate students come from all 50 states and over 70 countries to make Wheaton College their home for the next 4 years.
We're located in Wheaton, Illinois. Campus is only a short walk from a downtown area filled with coffee shops, parks, and restaurants. We're also next to a train stop that will take you directly into downtown Chicago. There, our students can access the arts, culture, internships, and job opportunities that the nation's third largest city provides. Also, your Wheaton student ID gets you free access to the Art Institute of Chicago, one of the largest art museums in the United States.
Our first stop is Blanchard Hall, the oldest and most iconic building on campus. Blanchard was built in 4 separate sections, beginning in 1853 and completed in 1927. It currently houses several academic departments and administrative offices. Since our founding, Wheaton has only had 8 presidents, starting with Jonathan Blanchard, a known abolitionist and believer in quality education for all. Our current president, Dr. Philip Wheaton, began his term in 2010, and the students are big fans of his. He regularly captains intramural teams, invites students over to his house for game nights, and if you ever need to find him, check the basketball courts around 6 a.m. He'll probably be playing his regularly scheduled pickup game in the Krauser Sports Complex.
Also featured in Blanchard Hall is our Missions Wall, a celebration of alumni who have gone on to serve in cross-cultural missions. Hundreds of names and decades of service around the world. Wheaton's commitment to academic excellence, the liberal arts, and education of the whole person will prepare you for whatever and wherever God is calling you, from the mission field to the boardroom.
We have over 50 majors, certificate programs, and accelerated master's programs. Our student-to-faculty ratio is about 10-to-1, and our average class size is about 23 students, which means you'll definitely get to know your professors. What's even better is that they will actually be intentional about getting to know you outside of the classroom, whether it be through office hours, meals in the dining hall, or even inviting students over to their homes for dinner. Few things make me happier than a home-cooked meal.
Wheaton values experiential learning for all students. We offer extensive study abroad opportunities through our Office of Global Programs and Studies. There are over 70 semester and summer programs. This next year, I'll be studying abroad through our Human Needs and Global Resources program, what we call Hunger. Hunger is an academic certificate program unique to Wheaton. It can be added to any major and includes on-campus coursework as well as a 6-month internship abroad, where you integrate your area of study with cross-cultural research and service.
Our next stop is Edmond Chapel. 3 times a week, students gather here for prayer and worship. Now I gotta be honest, having chapel 3 times a week seemed a little intimidating. But our chaplain's office does an incredible job at making chapel an engaging and enriching experience. We have diverse speakers from all over the world come to teach, as well as members from our own faculty, staff, and even student body. Chapel bands and student ensembles from our conservatory lead us in worship as well. Chapel is central to our mission because it refocuses our hearts and minds on God and on what Jesus is doing both in our lives and throughout the world. This large space also hosts concerts by Wheaton ensembles, guest artists, the annual talent show, and other student events run by our college union.
Armitage Center for Music and the Arts houses our Conservatory of Music. The conservatory provides professional training in music performance, music education, composition, and more with world-class faculty. Armitage was completely renovated in 2017 for our conservatory, with a recital hall, 2 recording studios, a digital keyboard lab, faculty studios, practice rooms, and more, all specifically designed with musical acoustics in mind. A new 650-seat concert hall and a large choral rehearsal room opened in August 2020, completing the 2nd stage of renovation. Dr. Michael Wilder, our Dean of the Conservatory, Arts, and Communication, frequently reminds us of the biblical importance of music and worship. Even if you're not a music major, you can participate in one of our many ensembles or take private lessons, and you can add a certificate in worship arts to any major. Coming to college to study the sciences, I didn't know if I'd be able to stay involved in music, but quickly found musical outlets in gospel choir and our co-ed a cappella group, Amplify A Cappella. Even with ensembles I'm not involved in, there are plenty of opportunities to enjoy campus concerts and performances each semester.
Krauser Sports Complex is home to 21 NCAA Division III intercollegiate teams, who combined have won over 40 conference championships in the last 10 years. We also have 7 club sports teams and many student-led intramurals, including sand volleyball, inner tube water polo, and more. 80% of the student body is involved in the activities offered through the Krauser Sports Complex. So Krauser plays a big part in student life at Wheaton. It has practice gyms, a rock climbing wall, a fully equipped weight room, and a dance studio featuring group fitness classes. Also housed in Krauser is a 25-meter pool and King Arena, used by our varsity volleyball, wrestling, and basketball teams. Our varsity men's basketball team made a Division III Final Four appearance in 2019. Across campus, you will see McCulley Stadium, home to the Wheaton Thunder football team, who advanced to the Division III quarterfinals in 2019. And next to that is Joe Bean Stadium, home to our men's and women's soccer teams. Let's go Thunder! Wheaton is a residential campus, and 90% of our students live on campus all 4 years, whether in residence halls, apartments, or houses. If you're an incoming freshman, you'll be living in one of our 2 underclassmen residence halls, Fisher Hall or Smith-Traber Hall.
With 75% of our students coming from outside of Illinois, we aren't a school where students go home on the weekends. Instead, students invest in making Wheaton their home, and residence life is a prime example of how living in community is central to our lives as Christians and central to daily life at Wheaton. Dedicated residence life staff supports students mentally, physically, and spiritually. Student residence assistants on each floor plan events and community building opportunities, like the annual Oktoberfest, a contest specific to Smith-Traber Hall, where floors prepare and offer immersive, themed tours.
But if you ask me, I had way more fun at the Fisher Dodgeball Tournament.
However, I think we can all agree that Smith-Traber is clearly the superior residence hall.
That's hilarious. Even the visitors watching know that Fisher is obviously better.
Our next stop is Meyer Science Center. Rising from the rocks to the stars, with geology and environmental science on the lower level, and moving up to our observatory at the top, this structure is built on a grounded passion for learning through and from God's creation. Wheaton's commitment to the integration of faith and learning continues strongly through our study of the sciences. At Wheaton, we believe that all truth is God's truth, so the study of God's created order is both an academic and a spiritual pursuit. Almost all professors have their own labs where undergrad students conduct research alongside them. We offer rigorous preparation for pre-health tracks through our dedicated health professions office. As an applied health science major on the pre-nursing track, my hands-on learning experiences here have profoundly shaped my passion for the sciences. Getting to learn in the cadaver lab only deepened the way that I understand and engage my faith in relation to our physical embodiment. Meyer is also home to Perry the Mastodon, one of the most complete mastodon skeletons in North America. Found in nearby Glen Ellen in 1963, Perry was excavated by Wheaton geology students and now has inspired our Thunder mascot, Tor.
Beamer Student Center was named after Todd M. Beamer, a 1991 Wheaton alum who lost his life on Flight 93 during the 9/11 attacks. His famous words, "Let's roll," have become a motto to us here at Wheaton. Lower level Beamer, or low beams as we like to call it, is where you'll find study spaces, Sam's Coffee Shop, the Stoop Grill where you can grab some burgers and fries, a game room, the college post office, and the chaplain's office. Beamer also houses many of our student engagement offices, such as the Student Activities, the Office of Christian Outreach, the Office of Multicultural Development, and International Student Programs. Not to mention more than 75 student-initiated clubs and student-led groups. Low Beams is a pretty busy place. Each office has its own staff committed to student growth and resources for learning outside the classroom and having fun outside the classroom. But one of my all-time favorite spots in Low Beams is Gold Star Chapel, a small prayer chapel that's perfect for quiet devotional times. It's named Gold Star for the 39 Wheaton College students who gave their lives during World War II.
Beamer Student Center also houses Anderson Commons, our main dining hall served by Bon Appetit. We've been consistently ranked among the top in the nation for our food, and Bon Appetit is committed to preparing locally sourced meals in their scratch kitchen. The dining hall is a great place to meet friends old and new, enjoy a meal with one of your professors, and delve even deeper into the campus community.
Right across from Beamer is our bookstore and the Center for Vocation and Career, or the CVC. The CVC prepares you to take your Wheaton education out into the world. With dedicated career coaches assigned to specific majors, they will provide plenty of opportunities for growth throughout your 4 years here. Offering more than just the traditional resume and interview help, the CVC helps you figure out who you are, what strengths you bring, and where God is calling you through a curriculum of self-reflection, career exploration, and a commitment to internships. They also help networking and introducing students to employers. Wheaton has an extensive and international network of alumni who love to connect with and offer opportunities to current students.
At Wheaton, you don't have to settle. Wheaton gives you an opportunity to become the person God is calling you to be and prepares you to make the difference God is calling you to make for Christ and His kingdom.
Thank you for joining our tour today. Know that the admissions office and many more on this campus are praying for you, praying that the Lord would direct your next steps and guide your college decision. We would love to connect with you further. Contact the admissions office to meet your admissions counselor, get your questions answered, and to set up your next visit. We look forward to meeting you. See you soon.
Welcome back to Wheaton, Illinois, home of the Thunder here at King Arena. Dominican trails Wheaton 35-26 at the end of the first half. Welcome back, everybody. Yours truly, Pete Ferrari, on the call this evening. Glad and honored to be here with you as we look at some of the numbers for that first half. 5 for 7 from the free throw line was Dominican, 71.4%. Free throw percentage for Wheaton, 9 for 14 at a 64.3%. Another thing to notice is shooting by period. If we look at Dominican, 18 attempted three-pointers attempted, 3 for 18, so 16.7. Wheaton only tried 2 threes and were 0 for 2. Most of the scoring was done in the paint, as Dominican has a height disadvantage against that of Wheaton. Castle has a height advantage we talked about against Farner, but Farner absolutely been playing the aggressor. Leading the way by time so far for Dominican is Farner at 17 and 45 minutes. Wheaton spreading things out a bit, but Tate led the way by 15 and a half minutes. We're underway already in third. 35-26 your score. Markley. Long range Woods. Rolls around, no good. Not a lot of rotation on that one. Could have affected that shot. Tate pump fakes Woods. Back to the top, Swider. Boom! I'm begging you. 38-26 for the Thunder, pulling away here in the third early on. Coleman has it top of the key. She's looking for a streaking Markley. One more time, long range, Huggins! No good. Swider. The conclusion of the second period, along with the onset here of the third, has absolutely been a stalwart for the Thunder. Immediately chips into Castle. Castle hands off Schwinn. Schwinn keeps it herself. Looking down baseline. Castle. That one's going to stay there. Farner knocks it out of bounds. Into Castle. Castle back. Schwinn. Schwinn hasn't been aggressive in pulling up the trigger. Gets it back to Tate. Tate goes around, pulling up mid-range, no good. Board, Castle. Tate, fadeaway, foul. Tate drew contact by Coleman, pulled away at the stripe. 12-point lead. Thunder. Tate rolls in, number 17. Second one, no good, swatted away. Hermanson tried to grab it, couldn't bring it down. Hermanson transferred from Chico State in Tustin, California. Markley. Not a lot of movement right now. Coleman tries to take it, and they're going to call travel. Mackenzie Coleman thought that it got tipped. It did not. Wheaton, 13-point advantage now. Dominican hasn't scored here in the third yet. They're going to need to get on the board soon before it gets out of hand. Woods keeps it in. Coleman, jump ball. Schwinn passes in, Swider. Again, Schwinn at the point. Hasn't pulled the trigger. Misplay, Swider. Again, just a little chip by Markley, making her readjust her attack. Markley, again from Rushville, Indiana. Long range Woods, no good. Almost picked up by Markley. Layup good. (41-26), lead extended. Woods coming up, hopping a little bit. Farner went for the left-hand hook. No dice. There's the lane. Pulls it in. Good! Lily Schwinn found the lane. Markley couldn't step in. Coleman couldn't get back. What a run here in the third for the Thunder. Coming out of the half, 43-26. Tate up to 17. Swider 8. Wheaton's up to a 16 for 37 and a 43% field goal percentage. Dominican sits at 26.5. Wheaton made their first 3 of the evening. 1 for 3 from the stripe. 3 missed 3-pointers for Dominican so far. Wheaton up to a 62 free throw percentage, but here is the big differential, folks. We talked about that height advantage. Eventually, it comes into fruition. 34 rebounds for Wheaton to 15 at Dominican. 12 on the offensive side. When you're getting 12 more chances to put it in the bottom of the net, that can only lead to this advantage. 43-26. As we talked about, 2 blocks for Wheaton as well. We're back underway here in the third. Huggins. And foul's going to be called. She's grimacing a bit. Checking in, Paris Cheney from Batavia, Illinois, another near local product. Checking out Schwinn. Wheaton gets it, trapped, and they're going to call a foul on Coleman. Swider taking it up the court this time. Looking for it. Up and under, no good. Castle. Nullified anyway. Stars getting the possession. Huggins now bringing it up the court. Huggins finds Coleman, but he's going to have to run it down. Coleman concedes. Cheney, one time. Tate. Travel called. Good call by the officials. 2 players run into each other. Huggins. Huggins pump fakes, goes baseline. High floater, Coleman. Coleman one time. Markley, no good. Oh, what a pass, no good. Still holding it, Castle, flat-footed. Good. 45-26. Misplay on the pass. Markley wasn't there. 10-0 run to start the third. for the Thunder. Cheney with some firm passing for Wheaton. She wants it, takes it baseline, floats up in front of the rim, no good. That one going out. And that's going to stay the way Wheaton. Deep bench for Wheaton. They seem to use a lot of their players. Travel called. Swider. Coleman checks out. Norris checking in. Stars needs some points. Markley hopes to bring it back. Bang! Uptown funk you up for the Stars. 45-29. Driving baseline. Beautiful play by the Thunder. Three-pointer, no good. Both squads picking up the pace here now. Tate pump fakes. Rolls baseline left hand, no good. Smiles by both teams. Nonetheless, point for Stars. Not point for us, possession Stars, excuse me. Listen to Farner. Looks like an pass into Huggins. So both players who's played the point so far, Markley pulls up good! Five in a row for Markley for the Stars trying to bring him back. But both players that have played points so far for Dominican, Huggins and Warner both on the court at the same time. Oh! What an and one! Threw it up. Living on a prayer. And one attempt now for the Thunder. And that's good. Zoe Nordling. Quick timeout on the court. We'll stay here. Looking at some of the numbers on the assist side, Swider, Durrell, and Tate lead the way for Wheaton. Woods and Warner both at 2 for Dominican, 1 for Farner. Let's look at some of the big numbers though. Rebounds, Woods at 5, Coleman 4, Farner 3. On the flip side though, for Wheaton, 9 for Tate, 7 Swider, and 5 for Castle. Swider with 3 steals. Swin with 2 and Tate with 1. Markley 2 steals. Markley, however, 3 fouls. Schwinn up to 4 for Wheaton. Just under 3.5 in the third. Driving in, passes, pop-up shot, good. Huggins. Sicking thought about it, didn't. Advantage. All you got to do is toss it up if that's what you have underneath the basket. Swider. A lot of length for Wheaton in comparison to Dominican. Dominican wants to stretch the floor where Wheaton knows if we take it low. Up and under! Who are you, Stephanie Huggins? Wow! Another up and under by Wheaton. Tuesday night hoops. Gotta love it, 54-35. Trying to pass baseline. Markley didn't. Markley stopped. Thought she was going to pop back outside. Huggins thought she was going to keep going. Didn't happen. Checking in, Anna Mooney, 5'7", sophomore out of Holt High School in Holt, Michigan. Two minutes remain in the third. Dribbling around, passing. What crisp passing. My goodness. See a hands for Dominican. Still, the ball found its way through them. 21-point advantage now for Wheaton. Trying to float it up is Huggins. She's fouled. Paris Cheney, the 5'5" senior from Batavia, gets the foul. First one good for Huggins. 9 players on the Wheaton squad, 5'10" or up. None at that height, minus Ashley Green for Dominican. Green, the 6'1" freshman, however, has been easing into action here. Dominican within 19. Pass is Sickink. Kiss of the glass, no good, travel. Sanders shuffled her feet a bit out of Victory Christian in Tulsa. Huggins. Great handles by Huggins. Warner was trying to shuffle back to the 3-point line while retrieving the pass. Mishandled, out of play. Pull up, strong off the back, and they're calling a foul. Gotta love Wheaton's Maya Adwell-Polker from the from the bench, just popping up, cheering her team on. At the line, Nordling. Christian Unified in San Diego off the back of the rim. And Nordling, good. 20-point advantage. Under a minute here in the third. Coleman heads back to the middle. Passes underneath, no good. Strong rebound, Cheney. Nordling. Mooney's fouled. Woods pushed off a bit, sending Mooney to the line. And Mooney. No good off the right of the rim. We talked about that something Wheaton can improve on is at the free throw stripe. One for two. Markley drives, fouled on the way. Good foul by Nordling to prevent that from going in.
receives.
That one's good. Pushing off, and they're going to call a charge. As we saw, Huggins had a shoulder put into her. Ten seconds left. Is Huggins going to take it herself? She does, gets the pick. Goes baseline, floats it up. No good. Wheaton holds on to it. Stellar third quarter by Wheaton to extend their lead. 58-39. At the end of one, it was only 10-9. Second extended at 35-26, and now 58-39. We were talking about Anamuni, undecided major, 3-year varsity player in high school, 2-year starter, played soccer and cross country, also has done mission trips to Mexico. Bit of a fun fact there. Annie Tate still sits at 17 points. Let's see in the fourth if she can cross that 20 mark. Swider 12. Markley only 1 point behind in the leaderboard for points at 16. Herself, Huggins at 8. Annie Tate needs one more rebound to get her double-double. The sky is blue, the grass is green, and Annie Tate gets double-doubles. Huggins starts the fourth. Markley, she may not see the bench with her offensive prowess here in the fourth. Kicking out, Coleman wants three. Got it! That's how you want to start the fourth. You want to start a comeback. The first 15 seconds of the fourth, three. Can Wheaton answer back? Let's see if Wheaton plays a defensive fourth and maintains that lead, or if they stay the aggressor. Foul! Markley, hard fall. Checking in, Warner. Markley getting a breather. And that one's good. That one's good as well. Huggins hard with the left, hits the rim, no good. Tate, rebound, double-double. Oh, another crisp pass. Harner knew she almost had it. 20-point lead, 62-42. Wheaton knows they can play a bit more press defense in that 3-2 zone with Markley on the bench. Left hand up, no good. Foul called on the Stars. Castle passes it in. Top of the key, she'll be cutting shortly. Tries to set a pit for Tate, nothing there, to Tate. Tate calling for it now. Able to get there, she was double teamed. Misguided pass, X going to Stars. Subbing out, Warner Woods comes back in. Dominican has less of a rotation, it seems, here. And Wheaton Woods. Back to Norris. Norris floats one off the back, no good. Wheaton pushes the pace. Near side three ball! Nothing but the bottom of the net! The Thunder rolls and the Lightning strikes. 22-23 point lead. Coleman. Woods thought she almost stepped out, didn't. Coleman pulls up, short range two, no good. Farner can't get position. Pass, outlet, Tate, left hand, no good. Aggressive play, Woods rebound. Foul on Hermanson. Coleman and Norris. Barner goes baseline. Huggins might take it herself. She had the move. That one hits Farner, goes out of bounds. Huggins had Tate on her heels, but pass went out of bounds. Warner comes back in for Farner. Stars going with a smaller lineup now. They're putting 5'8" Coleman down low. Also 5'7" Woods, long range. Three ball, good. Tate. 25-point lead now for Wheaton. 6:20 in the fourth remains. Woods. Bounce around, no good. Tate with a rebound. Tate, 19 points, 11 boards. Pulling up, no good. Castle right back up. Ellie Castle, the 6'1" junior. Outstanding presence for Wheaton. The fact that Castle and Tate, both juniors, very good 1-2 punch this year and next for Wheaton. Up ahead. As we talked about, 19 points for Tate. Markley sits at 16. Still 2 blocks, Mooney and Schwinn. Swider sits at 3 steals to Markley's 2. Markley up to 4 fouls, Farner 3, Warner 3, Schwinn at 4, Nordling 3, and Durrell at 3. Almost a 50% field goal percentage for Wheaton, 49.1. Dominican sits at 29-2. 47-17 rebound differential, 30 rebound difference. Key factor in that point differential you see at home. Again, make sure you connect with Thunder Athletics. Instagram Wheaton_Thunder, Twitter Wheaton_Thunder, YouTube Wheaton Thunder, and Facebook Wheaton Athletics. Markley tried to pass, nothing there. Wheaton has numbers. Pass back, Castle, dribble, 1, up, down. Textbook. 29-point lead for the Thunder, closing things out at home. Woods no good. Green checked into the game. Long range left, no good. Chases down her own rebound. Woods has it though. Passes through Huggins. Huggins gets the pick. Pulls up Woods. Good! Cameron Woods been looking for that all night out of Warren Central in Indianapolis. Substitution. Oh, timeout called by Wheaton, excuse me. All time we talked about 9-4 Wheaton won against Dominican. A 12-point victory November 26th of 19. So just almost 2 years to the mark. Coming in today, we talked about 6-0 overall for Wheaton, having beaten Benedictine. That was the closest one for them of the season, 60-53. Then Maryville, Otterbein, Lakeland, those two were at home, then Lakeland, Chapman, Redlands. Coming up next week on the 1st, they'll be at Carthage at 5, then at the 4th of December, we'll be at Elmhurst at 2. They're back home the 8th of December against Carroll, 7 o'clock tip-off. Right here on the WTSN. Pass out Schwinn. Boom! Slider down! 30-point lead. Just under 4 remaining in the contest. Floater up, no good. Offensive rebound. Pulls up for a 3-ball. Swish! Sophia Warner. Swider thought about it. Might pull the trigger next time. Pump fake, baseline, passes in. Might have a dope. Trying to pluck it away was Farner. And good for Wheaton. I said next time she had the handle, she might pull it. She did. Swider picking up the pace. Lead back to 30. Passing in, Farner rolls around and in. Great handles this evening by Huggins. Pass in. Foul called on Farner. Chopped down a bit with the right, close. Good call. Seeing her first action of the second half here is Alicia Markley. Or excuse me, Brianna Andreessen. That's good, 1-1. Andreessen, 5'3" freshman out of Downers Grove South. 2.5 remains. No good off the right. That's going to be a foul. Huggins split 4 defenders on that one. Swiped at the end. by Sicking. Checking in for Wheaton, Alexis Martin, the 5'9" freshman guard. And good. Yeah, if you're Dominican, kept it close here until the fourth, really spread things apart. But if you want to make a run at this, again, I like to see that Ashley Green's out there right now. She's your height on the team. Try to get her accustomed to this pace here. Three ball, good! She's so excited! Alexis Martin, the pride of Guilderland High School. Layup attempt, no good. Offensive board, second offensive board. That's the height we just talked about. Off the front of the rim. Her teammates getting excited for Alexis Martin. Martin stays in. Also checking in is Adel Parker, as we talked about, from New York City, New York, Beacon High School. It's good to see some rotational players getting some playing time. Some of the underclassmen, future of the Thunder. Richardson pulls up. No good. Tip back. Strong pass to left. One more pass. Why not? 82-50. We're under a minute. Coleman for three. That's going to go Thunder. Paris Cheney at the top of the key. Cheney has it. Is she going to keep it? Pass off one time. Look for Cheney. Pass a bit behind. 20 seconds remaining. Checking in is going to be McKinney out of Kennedy King College, transfer from Chicago. Also seeing action is Michaela Williams out of West Milwaukee High School. Swipe, and that's good. Bryn Durrell, all smiles. That's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote. As you see, Durrell, left-handed layup. (84-52) is the way things are going to end here this evening. Tate, 19 points. Swider, 21. Over for the Stars, 16 for Markley, 10 for Warner. At the boards, Tate 11, she got that double-double. Castle 9, Swider 7. McColeman 6 boards for the Stars. Varner with 5, Woods 4. On the assist, Swider 4, Durrell 4. Huggins ended up with 3, leading the way for Dominican. As for blocks, Schwein, Mooney each at 1 apiece. Swider 3 and Markley 2 to lead the way. Field goals. 51% is the way. Wheaton's percentage is going to end 31.6. Again, we talked about what was the difference in the game. Not only was it a 32-point difference on the board, but an exact 30 differential for rebounds, 52-22. Looking ahead, we talked about Wheaton's going to be back on the court at Carthage on the 1st at 5 p.m., at Elmhurst at 2 p.m. on the 4th, and they're back home for 3 in a row against Carroll, Illinois Wesleyan, and Concordia, all in December the 8th, the 11th, and the 30th. We want to thank everybody for being with us here this evening at King Arena. 84-54, the final, as your Thunder take out the Stars of Dominican University. Thank you one, thank you all for being with us this evening on the WTSN Network. I'm Pete Ferreri. Have a good night, everybody.